think that this one works better. Okay, yeah. It's not quite as choppy. I think this is probably the right trade-off. Okay, let's get it working on YouTube and Twitch again. I might have to do it. Okay, let's get back to YouTube. Click on self. Do your channel. Okay. And then this one says live. So maybe that actually is live. Okay, cool. It does look like it's live on YouTube. Let's go back and edit our LinkedIn post. And then let's see if it actually comes up on, okay. And it is live again on Twitch. Huzzah, huzzah. Okay. Let's go to his view profile. Sorry, I just want to see if I can actually get someone to come join. We are going to edit the post. Oh, okay. Actually, it's made several automatically. Okay, cool. Let's go delete this one. We're going to delete this one and party on. Okay. So this is my first time being live on LinkedIn. No idea how this is going to work out, but I'm super stoked. Okay, fantastic. Alexa, add 30 minutes to my timer.
30 minutes added. Your timer on holding of pixelfly.ca's second echo dot now has about 1 hour 23 minutes.
Okay, I'm so stoked. And also, Tiny Walk 3, it's great to see you. I hope you managed to come back. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Okay, so context. Here we go. We are going to work on. Oh, it says my bitrate is fair. Okay, well this will be something I debug later, because at least it seems to be kind of working a little bit. Okay. It's too high for LinkedIn. Whatever. LinkedIn can deal with a slightly excessive bitrate. And we are gonna party on. Okay, so, High Performance Spark 2nd edition. It's been in the works for a very long time. I think it's probably about 2 years overdue, at least according to our original contract with O'Reilly. So, we've got a whole bunch of stuff to do and catch up on. So, here we go. We're going to bring up our terminal. Bring this over. So, a lot of the stuff that we do, I tend to work in Google Docs for sort of the first draft, and then when it comes to subsequent drafts, that's when I switch over to, ASCII doc. Okay. Sure. Okay, so this is the streaming appendix. Originally, we were going to have some contributions externally coming in for a streaming chapter, but they got a job at OpenAI and are now very busy. So we've got kind of a much more limited streaming appendix, which is just like things that I do. So, and I've left some notes about things that I need to do. And in fact, the thing that we need to do here today is double check our examples and then like actually make them. Oh, okay, yeah. So I was saying like we do a first pass in Google Docs and then we switch to ASCII doc. And so this is sort of the ASCII doc layout. You can see we've got some of the chapters in ASCII doc, but most of them are not. But so yeah, so we're gonna go over here, High Performance Spark examples. Okay. Oh shit. I hope I pushed this code. Okay, yeah, looks like I did. Okay. And let's go get pull. And then we're gonna go get branch minus A. And the one that I'm interested in right now is probably something. I would think it would be called streaming, but maybe it's not. Okay. I never remember how to do this. Git list branches by commit date. So I always have to Google how to do that. Oh, it's gotten a lot. I thought this was longer. I think it's probably gotten simpler. Yeah, okay. Git branch minus A. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't think that's right. I'm like 90% sure this is wrong. So, well, by wrong, I mean, like, I remember writing, writing is maybe the wrong word. I remember, like, vibe coding some streaming examples that we have to, turn into actual streaming examples. So, let's go and do that right now. Okay, there we go. I think that means that they're on my laptop. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to grab them from my laptop and do a git push. So here's my laptop. And we're going to do a git push. It's going to be great. So, cd, what branch am I on? Oh, that's why. Initial streaming example updates, get status. Okay. Cool. There we go. So then we can pull down the streaming example branch, and we can make it so that they actually do our thing. So we pull now. Git remote. Git fetch golden K. Oh, that's why. Okay. Yeah. Streaming basics. Okay. Cool. So now we need to make this actually match what we said we were going to do in the appendix. So our first example is going to be streaming windows work similarly as regular Spark, except with the consideration that Spark needs to keep. Oh, okay. Let's go EX basic. This is the first reference to it? That seems wrong. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I guess, yeah. Okay. Well, this is part of writing, as you realize there are things you thought you wrote, but maybe didn't. Okay, so let's find word count. Okay. 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 Yeah. Okay. Simplest example. Okay. Let's go heading to, yeah. In this appendix, you will learn how Spark Streaming differs from regular / batch, the different operation modes of streaming, and some of the key limitations you need to keep in mind if you're considering Bard for streaming. For streaming, limitations around reliability. Yeah, let's go. These limitations are around reliability, exactly once, semantics, and latency / okay. Before we go too far, let's start with the simple, with everyone's favorite word count example. No, not word count. Word count example. Ported to streaming. Let's go back. Yeah. Okay. Ported to streaming. Start with streaming EX basic. And okay. Yeah. It's very basic. Streaming example will run forever until the driver crashes, which leads us nicely into the next. Or until the driver will run until the driver crashes, and which will likely happen as it builds up an infinite amount state base, or it builds up state for each new word encountered and never events. Okay. Okay, let's go find our very basic streaming example. And let's go with basic. Okay. Where's my mouse? Mouse. Where? How did I lose my mouse? Clicky. Wait, did I just like? I mean, have my mouse, but where's my pointer? I have like 3 windows, but one of them should work. Or like, sorry, 3 monitors. Did my... What? Okay. I kind of need my... Well, do I need my mouse? Hmm. I think I found it. It's right here, but it's stuck. Which makes me wonder... Oh! Huzzah, the battery just came out. Okay. Now I have a mouse again. Huzzah! Okay, great success. That's what I wanted my mouse for, was to select this text. But we could have just done Control X. Okay. And so what I was saying is we could have just done basic words. So we didn't actually need to get the file name. It's just kind of like having the file name. Okay. Okay. And Emacs has decided that it's unhappy with me. Let's bring HTOP. I guess is like 94% CPU. Okay. There we go. No, that's fine. Import changes. Okay. Well. Okay, let's... Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay. I don't think we normally have the space, but that's okay. Fine. And then we'll go here, basic, Saga word. Okay. I think also, okay, let's go switch my Emacs config because it was based on a different resolution. Scale or something. Okay. Emacs default zoom. Okay. Ah. Ah. Oh, I guess it may not. Okay. Oh no, did I not save this? Okay. All right. And then SVT. I feel like this isn't doing what I want it to do. Right. Yeah. Meta X. Nope. No, not what I want. Okay. Meta X. Set base attribute. All right. Ah, okay, okay. So it was already set to 170, which is why. Okay. Let's go, I guess, to 20? Who knows, man. Okay, yeah, this looks a little bit more readable, hopefully for folks. We can even do 230. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Let's also make sure that this like compiles as is. No, okay, so we also do have to fix some things. I do remember there's a new version of SBT that we should upgrade to, or sorry, new Scala version. And possibly new SBT version. Scala 213, latest version 213.16. Okay. Oh, we should bump this to 2. 213.16. And then, yes. Project. Build up properties, SBT version releases. So we're going to want to go to, there's a new version. The 1x frame is still 1.11.7. Okay. Yeah, let's re-import it. A lot of directories. We should figure out why there's that many directories inside of this thing later. Maybe not right now. Okay, what am I doing? Right, back here. Um, mhm. Um, okay. The notable changes between streaming EX basic and a non-streaming version are the input source and output source and output sync. Streaming. Oh no. Basic socket word count. Scala. Stream. Output sync. Write stream and await termination. Doot driver crashes. Yeah, okay. Then we go down here. All right, and then here we wanted to do include basic socket word count tags is equal to Streaming EX basic. Reasonable. Doot. More experience. No, I do like the whilst not strictly necessary, even if Grammarly doesn't like it. We'll leave that in. Okay, cool. Let's go find the next example that we have to make kind of sense. Dismiss are addressed. Not a two-way. Also test non-graceful recovery separately. This can be any of any Spark accumulators and SIG. Okay. For example, other cluster managers. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Spark streaming started with only microbatching, where at some predefined interval, yeah, this is an AI. Continuous execution in Spark works by pre-scheduling the tasks. Yeah, more recently, options have been introduced to allow for microbatching to behave similarly to continuous. Yeah. Yes. Okay. There are also some configuration parameters that you can set on continuous, make it behave, sorry, on microbatching to make it behave more like continuous. Now let's go. Recently, async progress tracking has been added, which is a hybrid of these two operation modes, although not one that the authors have used. Okay. Where job configured, interval, Spark. Let's make this not past tense. Bundles, processes. It as a micro. Okay. Naturally, the end-to-end worst case. Okay. There we go. Cool. Okay. Continuous execution. Avoid Spark waiting for a preset. I think I should have put micro batching first rather than continuous. Yeah, let's go ahead. Move that up above continuous. Because like, yeah, let's just it, yes. Okay. Let's go look at our streaming EX basic. Do we? Yes. Okay. Ah, I just dropped my mouse. Oof. Alexa, how much time is on my timer?
On holding at pixfly.ca second echo dot, you have 52 minutes left on your 1 hour and 50-minute timer. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh. Mm-hmm. Ah, yes. Okay. Let's go ahead and make a note. Let's go down to micro batching. Here we go. In modern Spark, the default behavior micro batching is to trigger a new batch as soon as old batch has finished processing. We need to update this. Oh, I put the mouse on the wrong level, which is why reaching for it wasn't working. Okay. Job configured interval. Micro batching has improved, and now defaults to starting the next batch as previous batch, previous process. Yeah. In its normal configuration, micro batching, I want to make sure, okay, let's go. In its normal configuration, micro batching cannot
have two micro batches in flight. So even if you specify a short trigger window, this will not make the stream process any faster. And of course, reduce resource utilization by specifying a longer trigger interval. Okay. Can often reduce. No, I like specifying more than selecting. Yeah, fine. Okay. No, because it's not always true. Like there's some catch here where like, oh yay, we've got some claps. On LinkedIn. This is awesome. I think this is probably my, oh, yay! Oh, this is awesome. We've got chatters. Hi Taniwa, hi AK. Oh yay. I'm stoked. Yes, I haven't been streaming for quite some time. I've been very busy fighting American healthcare, so I made a startup called Fight Health Insurance, and I got very, very busy with that. It turns out that American healthcare is really complicated, specifically health insurance, right? Like healthcare is great, but health insurance is very, very challenging. So, and I really just got kind of sucked into the level where I just didn't have the chance to do any streaming. And yeah, totally. Go ahead and ask a question about AI. I may or may not be able to give you an answer. But yeah, go for it. Oh, thanks, AK. I'm gonna try and do these more frequently. Probably books on the weekends. Yes, capitalism. Capitalism is the cause of, and I really hope maybe solution to, but probably not, many of our problems. America. I'm finally a citizen now, so I can have even more unhinged takes than I did before. It's pretty fantastic. That's pretty fantastic. Actually, Alexa, how much time is on my timer? Alexa, how much time is on my timer?
I'm holding at pixfly.ca second echo dot. You have 47 minutes left on your 1 hour and 50-minute timer.
Okay, not terrible. Not terrible. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. I would say that my opinion, so the question, just in case I'm not entirely sure how well people can read the text on the screen, but the question was essentially, last year, AK asked me about my opinion on LLMs and coding, and I wasn't a big fan, and the question is, has my opinions changed? And I would say yes with an asterisk. I think it does really great first pass code right now for a lot of things. It doesn't really do like a lot of what I spend time doing is like thinking about like weird complex systems. And like it doesn't really do great at these sorts of tasks, but it does like really good for like, hey, what's up, make me an example that does this, right? Or like, hey, I need to do a bunch of things here. So I've been using it to organize like a bunch of music files that I have from back in the day, like writing Python scripts to do that, where I'm just like, oh, I could, but I'm kind of lazy. And I think it will continue to change. There's some things that I'm worried about. One of the things is that it's like really good at being a junior programmer in a lot of ways. And I'm worried that we're going to do the stupid thing and stop hiring junior programmers. And we see this happening in a lot of places. And it's like, you do realize that in like 4 years, this means that there are no senior programmers. And maybe this is fine if the AI also comes and replaces the senior programmers in 4 years, but I somewhat doubt it, right? Because the LLMs aren't actually reasoning, right? Like they're doing pretty good jobs at like text generation, and it's amazing. And I think that by asking them to output their reasoning, like we get an interesting approximation of reasoning, but it's not quite the same. Um, yeah, yeah, I fundamentally agree, right? Like they're not going to make truly new things. But like the other thing that I think about is like how much software is truly new, right? Like, and even how many businesses are truly new. Like I remember back when everyone described their thing as Uber for X or X for Y, right? And like that's the kind of thing, like a style transfer, like taking a thing and repurposing it. Like LLMs might actually be pretty okay at that. And there's a lot of I think there's a lot of opportunities for that. I don't you know I don't think we're gonna get truly new stuff. But like for example, like for the health insurance startup, right? Like you know um, once we had a few good examples of a thing or a few solid articles in PubMed, you know, it did a pretty good job generating appeal letters, right? And it's like the the first is still going to need a human. And the question is like how many iterations of the first of a thing is going to need a human? I don't know. I don't know. It could be several, but it might not be that bad either. Oh, okay. I think I see a bug in my code. Um, or more accurately, I think I see a mistake in my build file. Oh, maybe I don't. Okay, never mind. Scala. Ah, yeah, it is. No, we don't need two different Scala versions defined here. I don't think. Okay. Yeah, why is this setting? Uh, that should be all inherited from. Yeah, yeah. I think that's very true in my mind. It removes a lot of the fun, but I think there's also like it can remove a lot of the toil too, right? Like, um, I am kind of annoyed that we've automated a lot of, or like we've made shitty automated art. Like this is like the worst, right? Like that is the most terrible application in my mind. Oh, that reminds me. Actually, I do have to check. Um, so I'm also working on, and actually, I guess, yeah, I'm also working on um, uh, Spark for kids, essentially. Um, and I need to check. I'm working with a human on that because, like, I want the illustrations to not be terrible. This reminds me, I need to check on those illustrations really quickly. So let's go ahead and do that. I have no idea which, oh, God damn it. I don't know which account they're under. Yeah, like think of it as lossy compression of information. If the info can be linked, sometimes it can suggest things. Yeah, yeah. The question of what a new idea is gets really, really complicated. Um, and it's yeah. But okay, yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, yeah. I love it. Here we go. So oh, there's the teapot. Okay, yeah. Uh, oh my bad. I was looking on mobile. Um, See the teapot. Now, love it. Um, yeah. And so this is so I have a friend who's amazing. And she was my editor for Learning Spark First Edition, and she's doing a lot of thinking in this space, and she's amazing. Um, she's talking about starting a blog here, and I'm really excited to see her blog when it comes out because she's going to law school and she's also like an editor historically, and this is amazing. Oh, this is great. Um, uh, oh, this is great. Um, although the eyebrows look a little evil. Um, maybe. Um, oh my God, I love this. So this, uh, Johnny is doing some of the drafts for the children's book. Um, yeah, yeah. I like this one. Very good. Uh, looks good. Looks good. Maybe less saliva. It's not public yet. I don't think it's public yet. Let me ask her really quickly. I'm gonna text her. Um, and she's amazing. Um, is the copyright and AI blog live yet? Talking with some folks on my stream. And they all mentioned wanting to read your thoughts. Didn't mention your name, of course. Let me double check. I don't think it's public. Um, uh, okay, I hit send. Um, we'll see if she gets back to me while we're streaming. Yeah, yeah. I also that is also my understanding. I am also not a lawyer. Um, but there is like an interesting question as to like if you use an LLM to generate some code and then you edit it. Oh my God, this is I love this. I love the teacup. Okay, not live regularly yet is what she says. Um, when it is, I will certainly share on LinkedIn and Twitter because she's amazing and her takes are fantastic. And she's like one of the smartest person in the world. Yeah. Anyway, sorry. I think she's amazing, truly. And she also like she's like one of those people who like lifts up other people and helps them be successful. And I love those people. I want more of those people in the world. It's anyways. She's amazing. Yes, but I will definitely share her stuff as she publishes it. We've been talking about her ideas here. She's super great. She's amazing. Okay, I'm gonna jump back to my very overdue O'Reilly book. Uh, the default microbatching behavior is yeah, and so like this is the thing, right? Like that wording recommendation almost certainly came from AI, but like one would say this is probably still copyrighted work, right? Like, um, even though like, yeah, we should add a comma here. No, no. Um, yeah. This is awesome. I'm so. Anyways, I. This is reminding me why I love streaming. Y'all are great. I love this. I miss doing this. Okay. Continuous execution. Avoid spark waiting for a predefined interval, or for a previous batch to finish. Instead, Spark starts. Let's go. Starts tasks in advance. Yeah. No, that can be. Okay. No aggregations. Okay, whatever. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, cool. Streaming EX basics. So this example is done. So we can check that off. And then streaming EX JSON window. Oh yay! Oh, Lahaj. Very good. Very good. Oh crap, was I inside of a screen session here? I bet I was. Yeah, damn it, I didn't mean to do that. Inside of the screen. Okay. My bad. Okay, let's go. And then we're going to, let's see. Okay, JSON window. Okay, let's go take a look at that and see how it turned out. Oop, not what I wanted, but that's okay. JSON. Okay. Okay. All right, totally. Go for it. Go for it. I am worried that it will. So the question is, do I think AI will be more influential than the internet? Well, I'm worried that that's a possibility. I really hope not. Oh, hey, Jesse! Oh, awesome! Our first LinkedIn comment. I also love Jesse. He's amazing. He has some amazing hot takes coming in as well soon, I think. I will leave that for Jesse to decide how much he wants to share, though. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point, Honeywell. Like it's very much self-reinforcing. Although I do worry that like AI is somewhat like pissing in the pool that it's swimming in, or peeing in the drinking water that it's drinking. Given that it's trained on the internet and then its output also is largely fed into the internet. So like, I'm glad I'm not alone in these worries. Back when we were trying to raise money for the startup, there were several venture capitalists who were very, worried about that, but no one had any solutions. We were all just like, yeah, this is bad. Oh well. Yeah. Okay. I hmm. I want to make a shell script to run this example and make sure that it's going to work. I mean, it should. Hmm. I was. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So Jesse's hot take is definitely coming. Yeah. Um. Okay. What was my brain doing before I got distracted and started thinking? But yeah, I'm excited to see Jesse's um, discussions around Python. I've seen some of the draft stuff too. Um, oh, hey, cuddly Mars! Yay, friends! Okay. Yeah, I'm suspicious about the schema. My work. This seems maybe wrong though. So like, let's run it. Let's run it and see what happens. So that's like, oh wait, no, but we're having difficulty with the build at the same time because I have to update my Scala compiler. Hey, I will have you know that there are no type hints because this is Scala. So we don't need those because the compiler is smart enough to actually figure this out. Okay. So, okay, we're going to need to make the file first. Let's see here. Is it done? No. So it's still compiling. And this is because we're having to update the Scala compiler on this computer because it's been a little while. And yeah. Okay. So we'll test this another time. We'll maybe come back to this example for now. Hmm. Okay. For example, if we modify the stream EX basic to take JSON blobs with timestamps and aggregate over the last 10 minutes, the records would look as the yeah, okay. Okay. So we don't actually want this to have a watermark just now. We're gonna get rid of that. And instead, just take the DF because we want to talk about watermarks later. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, at least backward compatibility within minor versions for linking. Or no, not minor versions. I guess those are dot versions. Yeah, you can't use 212 and 213 together, and that would be minor. It's the point version. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Scala is its own kind of fun. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's make some commits with what we've done so far. Okay, git add build.sbt, update to modern, 213. Let's put modern in quotes because 213 is old-ish at this point. Modern 213. Man, okay. Ah, shit. Not what I wanted to do. Okay. Update to modern 213 and update some tags on the includes. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I guess we're just used to everything being semver, so it's yeah. And update some tags on the includes. Okay. Oh, also, do I need to rebase on main? Ooh, I don't love that. I'm 80% sure we're not rebasing. Yeah, we're not. Okay. 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 So it's modern. It's modern. Wait. Am I not on a branch? What? Oh, that's why. That's why. Streaming basic main. It was. So, I know it's using Ray for some of this. It was a lot of fun. But then Apple released free satellite communication built into all new modern iPhones, and it was called Space Beaver. I think I actually still have one of the boards around here. Maybe if I hunt around. Oh. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. But yeah, anyways, then Apple released their own thing that was free, and then the satellite network that we were using essentially made the decision to stop launching new satellites. And so yeah, yeah, but it was a lot of fun. Used Ray, and thank you. My Gitfu is mediocre at best, but it's enough to get me out of trouble. And then most of it comes from back when I got hired at Foursquare, which is also where my Scala comes from. And neither of those were because I like knew it very well, but they hired a bunch of people that didn't know Git or Scala, stuck us in a remote office, and more or less said, "Good luck work at figuring out how to contribute to our code." And I had used a little bit of Git at this point, and so I was like the Git expert, and I had done Scheme and Java, and so I was also sort of the Scala expert for a very brief hot minute in that very tiny remote office. But then thankfully they realized like, hey, just like hiring a bunch of engineers and sticking them in an office and telling them good luck, it was not setting them up for success, and so they sent some folks out to train us. Yeah, it's much better. Jorge did some of that. Okay, and we're gonna make this work in progress streaming streaming appendix examples. Cool. Oh yes. Well, I will say that my hiring of gorillas, I've not personally been a gorilla, but I do a very good job of hiring gorillas from the internet. That's yeah. Yeah. Um, yeah. So Jorge, I not Jorge VC, I think. Yeah, those were good days. Although this is actually like 2010, so it was a weird time uh in terms of, yeah, Jorge Ortiz. Because I remember like my first job, the rumors were that they wanted to like pull the offers for a lot of the people, but the HR folks told them no, and so they ended up hiring us, even though there was like largely a hiring freeze. But like, anyways, that was that was hilarious. I really liked that job though. Actually, I really liked a lot of my early jobs. You know, in retrospect, I'm not sure I'd do them again. Okay, cool. What failed? Okay. Uh, oh, oh, the CMake build failed. Which fair. Oh, I haven't had to actually think about the CMake stuff. Although also I am very interested in seeing um okay. Okay, so this is running the PySpark examples, specifically, what the hell? How did this code, what happened to this? Oh, what was the most fun? Hmm. I mean, it's a good question. I don't know. Like porting, well, that was almost more ops in a way. Porting Foursquare from Mongo to Solar to Elasticsearch was certainly interesting. I learned a lot. I think I really enjoyed the Space Beaver project in terms of the code because I got to play around with the actor model, which is like something that I learned about in college, but then never really got to do anything with. Okay. Scala, map view. Where did you go, map view? Um, Map view. I mean, I don't even really think we need this type annotation here. So that's probably fine. And then also must get rid of this. Okay. Then the CMake errors. Uh, is this like an actual error or is it just outputting everything as an error? I mean, I can't. It says the item was found. So I think this is actually not an error. I think it just outputted a bunch of stuff at the error log level. Okay. Remove map view annotation. Yeah. Oh, which version is it? Oh, goddamn. Oh, Scala. Scala version. Ah, okay. Native is for some reason built with 212 as his core, which is not the desired goal. Okay. Um, Thank you for noticing. Okay, so that is why we had the, let's go back to our build.sbt. So we set Scala version here, but that didn't propagate to uh the other sub projects, I guess. Huzzah! Thank you. You're amazing. Let's just do that then. Uh, Scala version set. Uh, Not desired. Do, do, do. Oh, okay. We should fix that too. Okay. Um, and that's going to be you can do the olden days. The olden days. One day. Okay, so now this should actually probably compile because it's not Scala 212. So yeah. Great success. Great success. Yeah. So sort of. The YouTube chats show up in the like text, but they're not like, yeah. The chat linking software is, I would say, so-so. Um, yeah, yeah. I don't think the LinkedIn chats. I don't think LinkedIn explicitly shows the chats, although it does sort of show up in the top right-hand corner. Because LinkedIn is funky. Okay. Do 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 do. Oh yeah. Okay. Uh. Remove deprecated direct. Cool. Huzzah. Cool beans. Alexa, how much time is on my timer? Alexa? Hello? No Alexa
Hello.
for me today.
For
Oh,
all
yay!
the wicked fans out there, I've got something magical for us to try together.
No, I'm okay,
It's
Alexa.
wicked for good things.
Alexa, stop. Alexa, how much time is on my timer?
I'm holding at pixflyca second echo. You have 11 minutes left on your 1 hour and 50-minute timer.
Okay, cool. Cool. I think that I'm probably going to wrap up now-ish. This has been amazing. Thank you, everyone, for joining. I've missed you all. This is great. I'll try and do maybe a little bit more of this tomorrow, maybe this afternoon. Who knows? Sort of depends. I will say hi to Carolyn. She threw out her back, which is sad. But she's upstairs, and so I'm going to go catch up with her. I'm going to try and finish up at least the streaming appendix this weekend. And then next weekend, I'm going to try and get the resource profile / gang scheduling appendix done. And then hopefully that'll make our O'Reilly editor happy, and maybe we'll even get this done this year, and that would be pretty awesome because then it would be done and I can start working on my other things. But yeah, so we'll see how this goes. But yeah, I'm starting to get hungry, so I wanna go make lunch. Thanks, AK. Thanks, Taniwa. Thanks, Cuddly Mars. Thanks, Jesse. This is lovely. I really appreciate y'all. Y'all are amazing. Yeah, yeah. This has been a lot of fun. I will see you all around. Bye. I should set up the stop button. Oh. Over.